It was a year ago on a retreat. A teacher gave me an advice to, what if you try to be spontaneous most of the time? And then the work is the most difficult place to be spontaneous. And kind of the story I live in my workplace is like I'm doing tasks and having plans what to do, and then relationship with my colleagues. And there is energy. I'm simultaneously, can you still hear me?
Yes, I can.
Simultaneously working, and then my colleagues and different energies, and then my boss. And when I talk to my boss, it's on an emotional level, it's total lies. And like I'm showing myself very clever and like I know everything, like I know more than I know, and he does. He is also playing a role, and at the same time, few friends. Like we live and I kind of live. I live, and I get very tired of this emotional lies, and
It's actually not the emotional lies that are causing you unhappiness. What actually, it's just that your blame goes on that currently. What's actually causing you unhappiness is the belief that that's who you are, and this belief that freedom comes in time. Sometimes the body has to put up boundaries to people and put on acts like when I go someplace new and when I meet new people, I don't really show them my madness.
so the more right thing to do would be to express feelings, like take a break, like take a break when I speak to my boss, and then take time, and maybe
This might be a right thing to do to become more balanced and to become more integrated, but your actual freedom is this moment, this presence, is what's actually happening. So right now, you're imagining yourself with these problems. You're imagining yourself going through time. You're imagining yourself speaking to your boss and how you screwed that up and how you need to do it differently. And then there's some part of you that believes if you do that differently, that you'll one day arrive at something. But this isn't conscious, it's just held in your body. And then you've got these uncomfortable feelings that are happening, and you want to get rid of these uncomfortable feelings. And again, you believe it's because it's time bound. But nothing is time bound, it just appears like it's time bound. Right now, you're actually free, you're infinite. You're the sound of my voice, you're the room, you're the car that you're sat in, you're the space, you're the steering wheel. You're no thing appearing as everything, and everything is disappearing. There isn't this solid person that's come from the past and is sitting in this moment and is going into the future. It's just that you've got uncomfortable feelings, so you've got this story of yourself, so there's most probably discomfort in the heart, in the throat, in the solar plexus, maybe lower down as well. And through that discomfort, then a story is created in order to get rid of that discomfort, and you believe that by getting rid of that discomfort, even though you're not conscious of it, but you've got to get rid of this discomfort and that you'll arrive at something. Your freedom is right here, but you can see that there's an attachment to the story because everything is totally out of control if you surrender to this moment, if you give up that story of you and where you've been and where you're going and where you need to go.
Yeah. Well, the thing that you're pointing at is kind of you're pointing very straight to the death, like there's nothing and nothing and nothing and
nothing and nothing.
While I'm expecting some kind of a
something
like gently expand your boundaries, like gently push your boundaries, or like
yeah, that's what most people want. Most people want a relaxation of themselves, but truly what you want is beyond that. But in the personal world, what you want is things to get better for you. And there is things that you can do to make things better for you. Is being more open and all these types of things and being more honest. But at the end of the day, deception happens, and sometimes we have to do that. Like if I was truly myself in front of everyone, I'm sure it would be very shocking for them. Maybe it'd be very healing in front of some people, but it might scare people as well. Like truly like myself as in like Lisa's character.
Yeah.
It might also create a lot of aggro for me as well. Like in the sense that like pointing out people's dynamics or pointing out stuff to people or like saying there is nobody there or something might be like create a lot of anger from the other person.
It's kind of difficult to me, like to show me sad or to point something in others, and yeah, just having the story of being myself as good and living in the story.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
this
it's
is
good to an
like,
extent. To have a healthy ego is better than having an unhealthy ego. So try to recondition yourself to have a healthy ego is good. But where is that ego right now? Like, this is true non-duality. Is like, where is this person that needs to be healed? It doesn't even exist now.
when I was expecting for this call, so I went like I was planning what to say, to call, not to call, and there were things happening all the time inside of me, like dialogue and like getting some answers, and
yeah.
and I called anyway. You called me anyway.
Yeah.
So much happened already.
Yeah. And then at the same time, it didn't, because we're just here. At the same time, nothing happened. Like, so it's just an imagination of all these things that happened. The mind's like, yeah, I fucking know that shit, Lisa, and it does nothing for me. Nothing. Yeah, that's right. It does nothing.
Well, what happens in my mind when this language of you, no, that was wrong to formulate. This your language of like there is no one here who is listening, who is talking, and sometimes it doesn't click to me, and I maybe get a little bit angry.
Yeah, it's really annoying in some ways. It sometimes also can be really beautiful to hear, and sometimes really funny, but it also can be really annoying.
And there is also the, many roles I play. Like I had a question, maybe I thought of the question. I very much wanted to talk to you, and there are several things that I called.
Yeah.
And I want to put my problem on someone. I want to be loved, and
yeah.
But I was.
And you are loved. Like that's what the person really wants, is being loved and being heard. And you are loved as yourself.
Probably wanted to say that I was.
Sorry?
I was doing quite okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I see the resonance with you.
Yeah. And there is this, like, so as yourself, as presence, like every aspect of the you, illusory or not illusory, whatever we want to call it, every aspect of you is absolutely loved beyond any human love. Like all your thoughts and your daydreams.
I speak so bad English.
No, you don't. I have such respect for people that speak a second language now. It's so complex. Like you can learn the words, and then you've got to remember how to put it the right way around for that particular language. So how to put the words in the right order. So most European languages are always contradicting itself, and some have the nouns at the end, some have the verbs at the end. Like it's always. So I have such respect, and I think you speak very well.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you very much. And
With pleasure. It's lovely to hear from you. It has been a long
also,
time.
like you very much. And thank also all people that listened.
Yeah. Nice. Lots of love to you. I'm sure I'll speak to you again soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye. Nice.